Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Bentornati, and welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. Let's wake up. So, I think in the last episode we had a number of cutscenes. Let's quickly check on our equipment. Let's see, do I have new stickers? I think I have this, like sticker for the class 1 reactor. Do I want to place this somewhere? Maybe. Let's put it in here. And there's that thing. Oh, this thing. Red seal accredited. Yeah. Stick it on. I hope that doesn't mean anything that I didn't intend to say. We are... Okay, let's repair the thrusters. Cool. We have 131 Lynx tokens. Let's see. We are level 10. Rank 10, I mean, which is not yet enough for the demo charges. However, I think we are ready to work on what was it? The generators. Yes. Do you want to get more oxygen? I think this is probably useful. Yep. More oxygen means that we can work longer. And let's get a little bit more speed and brakes. Yes, more mobility is gonna definitely impact our experience in a positive way. Yes, so we made the Javelin Heavy Cargo Industrial up to, I think it was 90 something, 98% or something like that. Let's proceed with the training.
Alright, Cutter. Time to extract your first Class 2 reactor. This one's not quite as simple. Just pull it and barge it, right? Pretty straightforward. Well, I'm sure head office would rather the reactor was in one piece. Pulling this beast without proper prep is a sure way to print yourself a receipt for a new spare. Sure, prep. But you're on the clock, don't forget. As I was saying, like any reactor, it'll melt down as soon as it's disconnected from its housing. And these Class 2s will melt down mighty quick unless you do two things first. First, release the connection to the thrusters. Second, remove the coolant from the ship's Environmental Control Unit, or ECU. Or just cut a hole, pull it, and barge it. Just make sure you clear an extraction route before doing anything, Cutter. Soon as you release the thrusters and mess with the ECU coolant, that reactor will enter a controlled meltdown. Oh, and if you're having trouble finding everything, try using the systems mode of your scanner.
Okay, we are gonna do that. So it wasn't generators, it was reactor. This is the training for class 2 reactors. As Weaver just said, class 2 reactors are more complicated than class 1. Of course, we need to as always, clear a path. The reactor itself is there. There it is. But as you can see, it's fed by two things. Actually, the coolant feeds in, and then I guess it's the fuel that feeds, or power that feeds out of it. The thing is, you need to disconnect the two, but as soon as you do that, this thing starts melting down. So we need to clear a path first, which also means releasing air from inside. It doesn't look like there's an awful lot of air, so that shouldn't be too hard. Let's take a look. Where do I have an airlock? That way.
Airlock depressurizing.
Oh, an interesting thing that I did in between episodes, I realized that I could swap my keys, change my key binding for the interact and push action on the grapple. So now I dedicated the push only on middle mouse button, and the interact now is only the F key. And that is kind of helpful. Now, oh, I cannot get in there. Or can I? No, I can. Look. Airlock. It's the atmosphere console that is busted, but we don't need to use it. Because actually, the airlocks will do the work for us. So there's air in here, and this should be the cockpit. Yes, it is. Let's hope that this works. Yes, the atmosphere regulator in the cockpit works. So we can activate this to release pressure from here, and then we can bust out of the thing there. This also depressurized all of this. So if I cycle the airlock again, this should depressurize the airlock in there, which means that we have no air in this entire section, which is great. Let's actually do as I was saying and get out of here from the cockpit's canopy. Send it to the furnace. Now in here we have a little bit of air. Oh, this thing has it's got two cockpits. Huh. I didn't remember that. Interesting. Let's take this out right now while I have it in sight.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, cycle the airlock and get in. By the way, when the HAL, like the new supervisor, says you're on the clock, in fact that is very, very wrong, because being this a how is it called, a training session, there is no clock. So we can, in a sense, like work the entire ship. And if we manage to leave the reactor for last, that's gonna mean that we can, well, I don't think we can 100% it, but we can do we can dismantle most of the ship in a single shift, in a sense. Okay, there's no air in there. This is an airlock. We should be okay. So we remove air from here, which should open this door. Yes, it does. Then this is an airlock again.
Airlock depressurizing.
So that is depressurizing too now. Cool. And this room is depressurized already. This is another airlock.
Airlock depressurizing.
That's it. No air anywhere. Cool. So another thing that we need to pay attention to is that in order to correctly disconnect the class 2 reactor here, let's take a look at it up close. We will need to have power. And by power, I mean electricity. Because we need electricity to activate this thing. Okay. So should I... Let's focus on clearing a path, first of all. Okay, so all the whole sections around the reactor should be free floating at this point. Yep. Do you, sir, want to get in there? Cool. This also comes off. Now, the actual reactor is enclosed in between these panels.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
We can now remove one by one.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
When you remove the last of these, the cap should also come off. Yup. Also goes to the processor. Or processor, whatever. What do we have? Oh, antennas are kind of
Deposit accepted for processing.
on the way. So let's barge these.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay, that is still active. Good.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Come on, move. And get in there. Also, don't you dare get in the furnace. You're not allowed. Okay. That's good. That's going
Salvage
okay.
secured. Account credit applied.
Good. Okay, while that goes on, I think we can do other things. Again, training session.
Salvage deposited.
We don't need to hurry with this one.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's work on the cockpit. After I disconnect this.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay, let's actually get out and position ourselves like so. This way I can disconnect the consoles and send them directly to the barge.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured.
Cool.
Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
That goes that way. And we put a little bit of food in the furnace. Is there anything down here? Usually in this compartment you can find like a ship, let's say, repair components and the likes.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Um,
Applying credit.
okay, this goes to the processor. So we can remove this. That is disconnected.
Valuable object
This is
processed.
free.
Credits deposited.
And also really light for some reason. Is this an entire... Oh, but the tube goes to the furnace. So we will need to cut this ourselves. It doesn't actually
Salvage deposit
come
registered.
apart on its
Account credited.
own. Let's remove the console, which is really valuable.
Salvage
Okay,
accepted.
just need to cut it.
Credit applied.
I remember that the best way to do this would be from the outside. It's all about positioning. Something like that. Yup. Clean cut. That's what it's all about. Get close to the edge.
Processing valuable deposit.
Well aligned.
Credits transferred.
Oops, this one didn't work exactly as intended. So we keep cutting. Now it's free. And there shouldn't be anything else inside apart from these red lights that, by the way, like it says, send them to the barge, but let's see, do they even register? I didn't think so.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Is the
Credit
cap
transfer.
free? I think it is.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
So this entire thing goes to the processor. Let's first of all like move it. Let's move it behind. Okay, it'll keep going by itself. So since this is still looking good, like we are isolating the stuff that needs to be isolated. Is this free to move? Oh no, maybe not because we didn't cut these. Okay, let's see. This moves. It does. So that way, please. Nice. This entire thing moves too. Let's send it directly in the processor. Like that.
Object accepted for processing.
Oh, look at that.
Credit
It's a
deposited.
bottle of Coke or something. Future Coke. Space Coke.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There you go. Oh,
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
now, I'm only dubious about one thing. I seem to remember that there's a way to partially screw this thing up when you disconnect too much stuff and basically there's no more electricity for the controls, for the thrusters controls to be operated. And when you have actual power generators, it means that you need to do the generators after that. But in this case, it might be because of this, because of the power cell. And while the power cell is in there, the lights are on and we can operate the consoles and the doors and stuff like that. What is this? Oh, and airlocks, of course.
Airlock depressurizing.
Once you remove all the power cells, you can't do that anymore. So let's do everything we can without disconnecting that power cell. Which I believe also means that the panel where the power cell is needs to be connected, like physically connected to the rest of the
Credit
ship.
applied.
What is this? Data drive? Sure. Collect the data drive, even though I'm not gonna read those. Oh look, there are parts in here.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured.
Whoop.
Account credit
There you
applied.
go.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Is this poster new? I don't know, but I'll collect it anyway. Let's attach the other first, and then boom.
Processor
I don't think I need to disconnect these two panels from each other. I'll simply do this and send the entire thing to the processor. Yep. That is correct. Now, can I remove the whole sections of the, let's say, aft? Oh, look, I don't have these. Give me that. That's new. I mean, these whole sections here without physically disconnecting those pieces, and I think so because this panel here is what connects to the aft of the ship. I think that's what it's called. It's bow and aft, right? Oh, there's another power cell here. Okay. Let's try not to cut things that we don't want to. What is this? Oh, that goes to the furnace. Okay. Okay. Keep that in mind. What? Oh, maybe I wasn't aiming correctly. That's another furnace piece. Oh, and I got a cut point in here too. Do I have one on the other side? Oh yeah. Yep, here it is. Just need to remove the airlocks. Oops, I didn't mean to cut that. I need to remember that there is one piece that is solid and one that is not. Okay, let's get out of here.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Oh, also, I had forgotten about this. But apparently, I'm not consuming oxygen nor fuel, which is another great perk of the training session.
Secured. Credits awarded.
Tether supplies dropping.
I mean, you could see this as kind of cheating, but it's part of the career, it's part of the story, so why not take advantage of it? Is there a console attached to this piece? Yes, there is.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
One tether left. Oop, this is still attached. You go down there.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Definitely.
Credits transferred. Processing valuable
And go.
credits
Nice.
awarded.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm stupid. I think I did what I shouldn't have done. I disconnected this. Did I do that? Which means I've removed power. Yes. That's exactly what it means. So this now can't be activated. Yup, that's exactly a demonstration of what I didn't want to do. So, yeah, learn
Salvage
from that.
secured. Credits deposited.
So the problem is that as soon as but you see, there is no, there are no seams in between these two. It must mean that as soon as you, oh, this is where the black piece is. Okay. So removing that physically disconnected this portion, which is the one that has the power cells on. And there's no way to reattach these, right? Sorry, now I'm being silly, but you know, if you could reattach stuff, right? Then it would be possible, but you cannot.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
So we would have to disconnect the reactor in a slightly more dangerous way. Anyway, while we're here, let's bank on the fact that now we can work on the entirety of the ship before even thinking about the Class 2 reactor.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Let's use the last tether for this.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Hey. Okay.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
What?
Valuable object processed.
I destroyed an... Oh yeah, there were aluminum panes attached to those whole pieces. Forgot about that.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
So, this cube here, right? This cube is like more doors than anything else. So I might as well crack it open.
Salvage destroyed.
Doing that
Revisit your
doesn't... Still doesn't remove this. Which is kind of a surprise. I definitely thought... Oh, because we have a... There is a corner object.
Salvage accepted.
Corner
Credits
objects
applied.
do keep panels attached. Now, this guy has a door in it. And I think doors... Well, actually, I don't know. Where do doors go? Don't remember. I actually never salvaged doors, but I'm kind of curious now. A situation like this,
Salvage deposit
when we are not on the clock.
Credits transferred.
Now where does... Is it actually visible? Like, where does the door retract? I think it retracts where the colored part is. So maybe if I cut like this, it will not hurt the door. It didn't say door destroyed. Okay.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Okay, these are the doors, and doors go to the processor. Oh, wait. Too many pieces still attached. Stop. Okay. I have panels
Deposit accepted.
flying everywhere for some reason. How did you stay connected? So I think I can do this. And that did not destroy the door, I don't think.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
I don't know what that was. But yeah, I cannot really get the door out of there. So let's see what happens. How much money do we get for the door?
Processing valuable deposit.
Well,
Credits
the
transferred.
door is only 2,000. So, as I suspected, it actually doesn't make sense to try and salvage doors. You basically make more money for the aluminum that is around the door rather than for the door itself.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Now that I think about it, in fact, I probably lost more money
Credit applied.
melting the corner strips to open the cube compared to the money that I got from salvaging that door.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Let's remove this.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Do we have anything else worth detaching in here? There might have been another power cell attached to one of the sides. There it is. Just as I remembered, and this thing should be ready
Salvage secured.
to get in the
Account credit
furnace.
applied.
Oh, I don't have any tethers left,
Tethers depleted.
so let's go get more. Oh, I love how fast do we break right now. Tethers.
Tethers restored.
Reel me in. Oh, and I saw a light. I saw the light. And the
Salvage
light was
deposited.
attached to the cube.
Applying credit to account.
Okay, let's proceed. With the rest of the ship. Didn't get this for some reason.
Material deposited. Account credit applied. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Now, it briefly said in there, destroyed door 5000, but that's probably because we destroyed 2 doors at the same time. When we sent the rest of the cube in the furnace.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's cut here. And here. There you go. Please. No, that didn't go the way I wanted. Now. Okay, that's better. Much better. Let's work on the nacelles now. You're very misaligned. And you're sending that part really close
Material accepted.
to the furnace, which I don't like.
Transferred.
Or if I bring you forward a little bit. I mean, it's definitely possible. For some reason, and I think I said in a previous episode, like, there are pieces that should, in theory, be so, what's the word I'm looking for? It should be so heavy that you would need something like, I don't know, 20 tethers to move them. However, it just so happens that if you tether a smaller piece and impact that piece on the big rest of the ship, that's enough to move it for some reason. It's a weird physics thing. Okay, last one. Okay, for example, let's say I wanted to turn this ship, I don't know, that way. If I were to hook up, let's say, this nacelle there. No, not like that. There. Look at this. See how the entire ship moves? Like, one single tether, if I attach it to the main structure, wouldn't be able to do it. But if I attach the tether to an object that then impacts with the main structure, then that is able to move it.
Salvage secured.
It's weird.
Applying credit.
And I don't know if there is a way to exploit this to get some sort of advantage, but I guess
Salvage accepted.
it's
Credit
good for you
applied.
to know this so that you don't do something really bad because of this.
Salvage registered.
You
Transferring
know what?
credit.
Let's proceed and cut these just so that we don't accidentally shove the entire reactor in the furnace and thus fail our training.
Salvage deposit
By the way, I
confirmed.
never failed the training
Applying
session. I
credit.
don't even know what would happen. If you know, write it in the comments. So I would like to know. I mean, I don't want to know that enough to fail on purpose. But I do want to know. There you go. Oops, I'm stuck. Stuck among the pipes. So, can I get you guys out of there now? Pipes are the other thing that is weird. They act as if they are much heavier than they should actually be. They are not that bulky. But in terms of physics, they act as if they are incredibly heavy. Okay, actually, you get out of there so that I can send you in the furnace. That's just junk. Very heavy junk.
Material deposited.
This entire thing can also go there. It shouldn't affect the tank. And we can make sure of that by doing that. You should feel free to get in a hot place. That thing is junk.
Credits transferred.
This is not free to move because we have the ICU in there. Okay, seeing that I cannot remove this safely, this is part of the processor. This goes to the barge. If I start disconnecting the
Please
ICU,
be more careful.
there's a chance that that starts melting down. So this is the ICU. You detach this panel. I think there's also... Oh yeah, this is a computer terminal that you can detach. Like that. But then the point is removing the coolant tanks. And you can even collect those. Now the last coolant tank has been disconnected. However, we need to also physically disconnect the ICU from the reactor. And I hope this doesn't immediately cause the meltdown.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging.
It doesn't. So I guess now I need to cut this, which I cannot. I can cut the pipe though, which could be a little dicey. Okay, we can do this. Let's get in position. Cut the pipe,
Salvage destroyed.
detach the
Nice
reactor,
job, Cutter. Barge yourself
and
some
barge
extra
it.
time with the reactor there.
Barge it.
Don't forget. Well, I'll be. Well done, Cutter. You continue to impress. Now we just gotta work on improving the time. All right. We're done with training. We'll leave you be now. Great work today, Cutter. Weaver out.
Okay, so now we have a normal shift ahead of us. Like, we have 15 more minutes to work on this stuff. Is there a way for me to cut that? Apparently so. Now, how? So I have no way to
Hey, Cutter.
detach these
Want to
now.
see something special? Take a look at that railgate.
Take a look at the railgate. That's the railgate. They're about to launch a ship. Boom. Nice.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
So I need to barge this,
What a beauty.
but it's got this thing
You know,
attached to
no
it.
matter how many times I see that
So
old
let's
railgate
maybe
fire,
cut
it
the
never ceases to amaze me.
this piece of the
Could
pipe.
be you on there one day.
Injury detected. This incident may be recorded for training and quality purposes.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. That cut was just that small amount too close to the actual thruster. Oh well. It was going pretty good until it didn't. We have 29 spares left.
All right. Breathe. You okay? Got yourself good there. Don't sweat it. Happens to the best of us. Always good to review your spare replacement form. See how you can avoid future mishaps. Too many spares will rack up the debt, and that's how they get you. Okay, let's get back to work. Weaver out.
Okay, we just died, but we get back to work.
Material accepted.
Interestingly, destroying the thruster doesn't prevent us from getting level 5 salvage on this ship, which is good. I mean, we lost one of our 30 lives. That's not good. But now I learned something.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
By the way, the real way to do this, the correct way to do this, was to just clear the path immediately around the reactor, disconnect the ICU, then disconnect the thruster when there's still power, and work that way, you know, because that way the thruster cannot explode, the reactor won't melt
Raw
down,
material deposited.
etc, etc. And then, you know, in future shifts, you just work your way through the rest of the ship. Now, in this instance, I tried to, you know, get too much done in one go. And yeah, that's how they get you, as Weaver said. I got
Salvage
greedy.
deposit secured. Credits awarded.
What is this? I guess as we orbit around the Earth, at some point the station itself
Salvage secured.
blocks the sun.
Credit applied.
That's how we get in the shadow. This is all for the furnace, I believe. Yes, it is. Get in there. And we were so close too. Look at this. There's practically nothing left. Only this. let's hope that this is actually enough to get to level 5.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Destroyed a few doors. Come on now. Should start going in by itself. Is there anything else floating around?
Credits awarded.
Okay, level 5.
Solving
Nice.
goals fully completed. Rewards assigned.
What is that? Oh! There's actually an entire cargo crate that didn't get in the barge at all. Or did it? It did now.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Cool. So we're done. Do I see more? No. There aren't any secret databases around. All right. So, despite the failure, we still managed to get 92.4%. We could have done better. Definitely could have done better, and we didn't get the mini-me. So, in my book, more than for the death, for the spare that we lost. In my mind, this kind of counts as a defeat because we didn't get the mini-me sticker, which is the real objective of the game for me. However, 20 millions, 46 money presses, and 37 lightning toasters, and 1 repair kit. It's pretty good.
New certification level achieved. License upgraded.
And we are now rank 11, which means that next time we get to play with demo charges.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Okay, and it seems that after this, we will get to work on Javelin medium tankers that have the class 2 reactors. So, we just unlocked another kind of ship. Oh, new sticker unlocked. Make your time count. Also, got it, boss, by salvaging 12 nacelles. And that's it.
Listen up, guys. I got something you'll all like.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I went ahead and got you all clearance to use something that'll make you 10 times more efficient. Easy. 20 times. You ready? Demolition charges. Spark free. These'll cut through damn near anything.
Wait. Spark-free demo charges?
That sounds pretty cool, Mr. Rhodes. Thank you.
No way. Not a chance. Damn things aren't new. Hell, I've been vaporized by those stupid things plenty of times.
Curazon, you're...
Spark-free. Things spark so much you could put one on a birthday cake.
Curazon! That's it! Come on now, Hal. I'm revoking your privileges for external communications.
What?
Yeah. No comms outside the station network. No more calls to Mars. All of you need to understand something. I represent the company, and you show me respect. Got it?
Hal, let's you and I sit down and talk about this.
That's all for now. Let's get to work.
Yeah, it gets pretty awful. The story is a little bit heavy-handed, if you ask me. Not that it's not, in a sense, like on point or realistic. It's just a little bit much. I think they could have achieved the exact same result by being a little more subtle. That's all. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Alla prossima!